High school football Thursday night in Syracuse, New York. Bob Michaels, Jeff Wolcott. We are in the Carrier Dome. Corning Hawks, the visitors, needing some running room here. They're 4th and 4 at their own 40-yard line.
They're going for it, Bob.
Well, they have Rodriguez wide, far side. Let's see if they look to J-Rod and get something going here. In motion is Collins. Giving it to Fisher. Opens up near side. He's got some room. 50. He's down to the 40. Still running. And finally pushed out of bounds near the 30 to 29-yard line.
I'll tell you what. That kid can run, that Fisher. And you know what I like? He came up the middle, then he broke to the outside. I think they got a better shot running him that way than just having him run laterally.
Well, he's been predominantly the primary ball carrier. They look to Collins once in a while and maybe a pass play to Rodriguez, but that has been about it. However, this is their best production so far. Maybe short-lived, but let's see what Van Wart has. Checks the left wristband. Motion man is Kean Collins. Again, and we got a flag on the play. This is Fisher running the ball through the front door. He'll be stopped near the 26-yard line. The flag is at the 32.
Yep. Everybody, where that flag came from, it's got to be holding on the interior line. Oh, blocking below the waist.
Wow.
Even worse. They really keep an eye on that nowadays, too. There's no such thing as a free blocking zone anymore. And they're going to take it. Probably a wise choice, you know.
Sure. Well, there's 3 minutes to play in the first half. Coming up, we'll revisit once more with George Picalis if you missed our pregame interview with him, as well as Kean Collins and Jason Rodriguez.
Well, this penalty is going to smart. It happened just a little bit behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to take them back a full 15 yards, plus the initial 10. So I was going to say it's not too late. It's 14-0. You put together a drive. You just had a nice run, and now you kind of shoot yourself in the foot. So we'll see where they go from here.
1st and 25, 45-yard line of Beeville. Corning ball. Rodriguez, like the teammate, checks the wrists. A man in motion, and they're going to fire it out to Rodriguez. He went downfield, took a couple steps, and came back, but the ball was thrown behind him, so that's incomplete.
Yeah, the snap wasn't right there either, and that got the guy's eyes down on the ground, picking the ball up. By the time he got the ball off the ground and ready to throw, the receiver basically had been open and recovered. So they misfired. 2nd down.
Well, I don't know too much about Cody Kreis. He's a junior. They list him as a tight end. They haven't really looked at him. They've got Rodriguez wide of the team far side. Bad snap. Caught in the backfield by Collins, so heads up there, but is only able to return it to the 45-yard line, so no gain.
No, that's too bad. That snap came back a little bit hot. Did hit him in his hands. Went airborne. Tailback or slot back, picked it out of the air and made the most of it he could. But I'd like to see him get back to that 21 there. Who I keep Fisher. Fisher had a couple of good runs, and they've got them spread out now. They could hit for a big one up the middle here.
Well, they line Fisher up behind the quarterback. And Wart's going to go up top. He launches it near sideline. There was some confusion on the play. I think Collins might have thought that was coming to him dead down the middle. Rodriguez had 2 men on him and couldn't do a thing with it. And once again, Corning is faced with another 4th down. And I would think this time they're going to have to kick the ball away.
Yeah. Van Wert on that play, I mean, he chose the right receiver. He did everything right. He threw the ball about 3 yards out of bounds, though. You got to give the guy a chance to make a play.
2 minutes to go in the first half. 14-0. Baldwinsville leading Corning. Van Wart is back at his 44-yard line, waiting for the snap. Here's the kick. A short kick and angle sideline goes into the fan stand here in the stands, directly below us, but probably about 50 feet down.
Somebody got a souvenir. Well, they took it back.
Yeah, they did.
Party poopers.
Hey, give me my ball back, will you? All right, so with it going into the stands and not getting not much distance. Let's see, it was what, at the 43?
He actually punted for where the first down would have been. So,
okay.
Whatever that distance would have been. It wasn't very far.
10 yards, 15 at best. So the ball is going to be marked at the 36-yard line. Baldwinsville will send 3 trips out to the left side.
They're shorter guy over there. Nobody to cover. They got 2 covering 3. Snap the ball.
Dwyer, they keep it simple. An unbalanced line and brings the ball to the near side and breaking free down the sideline. And how about the jump tackle by Josh Naylor, but not before another huge reel run off by E.J. Edmonds-Reed. That's a first down and more. Wow.
Isn't that something, Bob? I'm jumping up and down, throw the ball over there to Trips, and they hand the ball off, and he runs right off the right tackle.
Well, Corning had no defense over on the near sideline to counter that. So
they've got everybody in the middle.
We are at the 28-yard line, first down for Beeville. They've got time, minute 36 left. Dwyer's going to lose the ball. Corning cannot get the ball. And finally they roll it in, or they're going to call it a dead ball.
That was Michael DiNardo, came right up the middle. I guess he's a linebacker. Now he's a nose guard, beat his block. He was on the quarterback before he got his arm and the ball up ready to throw. That was a good defensive play.
All right, so a loss by Beeville, but not by much. The ball at the 28-yard line.
I don't know if they called that an incompletion or a loss.
They didn't call it either. So it's second down and 10. They gained nothing, lost nothing. So here we go again. Dwyer, handoff. No, Dwyer on the keeper. And this time he'll be contained, picking up about a yard at best.
I think Corning's doing okay locating the ball. I mean, that was fairly deceptive with the quarterback ending up keeping the ball, and they picked him out. They got him on the ground for a small gain.
Yeah, about 2-yard pickup for Ben Dwyer. So here they come out of the huddle. Austin Lehman leading the way to the left side. He'll also be joined by Chase Brown. Backfield right now will be a Corey Warner to the right side of the QB. He provides blocking protection. There's a throw, well out of bounds. Horan was the intended receiver, but it had no chance for the play as it went out of bounds. And actually, like that matchup, Jason Rodriguez, who stands about 6'1", Horan is somewhere around 6'2", 6'3", maybe.
Well, I'll tell you that number 3 there, Kane Collins, he came hard off the corner, and he just blistered that quarterback, forcing an early throw. Had that not happened and that kid had time to stand there, I think he might have completed that ball. That was a good defensive play by Corning.
All right, my mistake. I had Horan is 6'3", 6'6". We've got a field goal try coming up. Austin Lehman will hold. Here's the snap. The kick is up. Oh, it's well off the mark, well off to the right side. So they try the 40-yard field goal to no avail. And that's something they'll have to work on in practice. Corning will have the ball with 42 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Not out to the best start so far, but we still have plenty of time left in this football game. So let's take a look at our calendar tomorrow. 7 o'clock kickoff on the road for Waverly at Windsor before they have a home contest. Dave Cutchess will be at Main Endwell for ME and Shenango Fork. Saturday, Saturday, Elmira hosting Union Endicott. And then on Sunday, Hilton and Horseheads here in the Dome. That's on Sunday afternoon. And Ward had a little trouble handling the ball, but he finds Rodriguez open on the far sideline. Jason goes down after reeling it in at the 35-yard line. That's a Corning first down.
Yeah, and that was no drop snap. He got the ball in time. He got it up to his ear. He fired it. The receiver caught it. That's what it's supposed to look like. There's still time. There's hope.
Another passing play near side, caught by Rodriguez, and he's out to the 40-yard line.
Notice how, it's coming out. It's just coming out. Just throw the ball. 1, 2, 3, throw.
Well, they're not giving the defense much time to set up, Corning.
No, and they've only got one timeout left, I think. No, they don't have any. They burn them all. But,
so
like to see him get one more play off.
12 seconds remaining. And it looks like Baldwinsville called the timeout. How can that be?
I think maybe they want to change defensive personnel here a little bit. I'd like to see Corning throw one up. The kid's got two quick completions in a row. Now maybe out and up. You never know.
Well, Fisher's sitting down now. He's kind of stretching, maybe a cramp there. Taking a water break during that timeout. And he gets up and, yeah, it looks like maybe a cramp in the left calf as he tries to stretch that leg out, getting a little more water here. We remarked when we first pulled up and we were setting up our gear how warm it was in here, but Giff pointed out, well, it was about 67 degrees outside. They've got a clock and temperature on the far side wall, and what was 66 degrees before, it's 60 degrees, but that's comfortable.
It was a little stuffy in here, but it's improved a lot.
Here we go, 10 seconds to play in the first half. Van Warrant the snap. He's going to go up top. He's got a man open, and it's intercepted near side. There's some room for improvement now for Troy Anthony. He makes his way back to the middle of the field, and the time runs out, and that's going to do it. So it's halftime. Baldwinsville and Corning. We're halfway through this game. Bees up top 14-0. Giff and I will be back shortly. You're listening to high school football on RLM Sports.